Hello 152 class. This is a homework questions from chapter 2 section 2. This is problem number 10 from your homework set. Problem number 21 in the study plan, but problem number 10 from the homework. So what this is wanting us to do is fill in this table and fill in the frequency, and here is your data. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this. Just coming up with the class boundaries, the upper limit and lower limit. And then I want to show you how to use Excel to help with this data set. Okay, so let's start with coming up with the limits. So the first thing you want to do is take this 126.8, and that's the lower limit that you have here, first lower limit. And whatever they tell you the class width is what you add to this to fill this first column of lower limits. Alright, so I got the 126.8, and I'm going to add 0.2 to that. So that's 127. That's what goes here, and then add another 0.2. You just keep adding 0.2, class width, all the way until you get to the bottom. So 127.2. Alright, and then if I add another 0.2, I'll get 127.4, and then 127.6. Alright, now the upper class limits are always going to be the most precision that you have. So we have the tenths place. We're going to drop off by 1 for all of these. So meaning 1 in the tenths place. So meaning right here, this last lower limit, we drop off by a tenth, and we get 127.5. Okay, and then drop off by a tenth, we get 127.3. Alright, noticing that this is always one bigger than this in the tenths place. But notice also that from here to here should also be this distance apart. So we can also just subtract 0.2 from these numbers to make our way back down the list. So 127.1, and then the next one will be 126.9. Okay, and then this last one right here, just always the lower limits and the upper limits should always be the class width apart. There should be that gap between. So adding 2/10 to this, I get 127.7. Alright, so there are our limits. To get the frequencies, you'll click this box right here to get the table, the data. And then I would, anytime that this is available to me, I would click this. And if you have Excel on your at home, just click open in Excel and open up this download that it gives you. And then this data set, the home volts, this is what we are putting into the frequency table. So I'm going to highlight this column, okay, and I'm going to tell it to sort over here. Let me move it over so you can see it. Sort. I'm going to tell it to sort from smallest to largest. Okay. Now, right beside it, it says, what do you want to do? You want to sort this by itself, or do you want to sort this and rearrange these with it? It really doesn't matter. If you have data where both of these are meaningful rather than just days, like this, or like shoe sizes and heights, and we're wanting to compare shoe sizes and heights or something, then you would definitely want to expand. That's the default, so I would just go ahead and click sort. Now move the things around. But now this is the smallest amount for the voltage, and then it goes all the way up to the maximum amount. The nice thing we can see here is we can count how many falls in these numbers. So we see right here there are 3 that fall in this first category. So we type in a 3 there. And then 127, 127.1, we see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get a 5 right there. Alright, then we just continue counting. So there's first 127.2, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that fall into that one. Alright, and then keep on moving down. 127.4, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then there's just that one, 127.6. Alright, check answer, it says good job. So there's our answer. Now the next part says does this appear to have a normal distribution? And the answer is B. Yes, because the frequencies start low, 3, and then 5, it builds up to a maximum. Alright, the maximum doesn't have to be dead in the center, but it does need to be close to the center, and then it goes back down again. So this does have a normal distribution, even though it's not perfectly symmetric. The fact that it's starting low, reaching its peak, and then coming back down again does suggest it has a normal distribution.